Hey Gemini, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All is welcome. All right, my Geminis, I have some information for you, my lovely Geminis. All right, so I'm gonna be doing something different. I'm switching it up. I'm gonna be doing just, general channeled messages that want to come through. It is timeless. So instead of just doing the weekly readings, which I will be doing I'll be doing a reading every day, every week, but instead of just doing weeklies, right? So in doing that, it is a timeless reading. It's timeless. So if it's for you, it will find you. All right. Hopefully it brings in some form of value, advice, guidance in some way, shape, or form. And that's that. But before I got on, I meditated on you guys, all right? I definitely got this lyric, and it just really pumped me up in my meditation. I was like, wow, where is this coming from? So I got this, bring me a higher love, oh. And then I got someone just like dancing. So some of you are just like dancing. And I also got this image of someone really like talking to themselves and they were pepping themselves up. Some of you could have been feeling down recently of some way, shape, or form for whatever reason. And maybe you're just like talking to yourself, and it's fantastic. I also got something, if that's the case, like do I am affirmations, right? I am affirmations can be so beneficial. Some of you could already be doing that. It's a suggestion. You all have free will, but there's something like that. Maybe you are doing I am affirmations, right? But I got someone really pepping themselves up in the mirror, okay? I also got something around the dentist. Some of you are going to the dentist, or you have like an appointment to go to the dentist for like a teeth cleaning. I also got something around calcium, okay? So I got something around calcium, having more calcium, making sure you're having the calcium that you need for your own body, something like that. All right, so let's get into this reading. I want to pull out 2 oracle cards first and see what comes out. Bring me a higher love. Oh, all right, Gemini. The highly conscious relationship, connection, right? Let's see what comes out. What do you have for Gemini? Please let me be a channel and a vessel for my lovely Gemini's universal God and spirit guides. What do we have for my lovely Gemini's universal God and spirit guides? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And what was I just saying? Bring me a higher love. Oh. This could also signify growth within yourself, expanding your consciousness and your awareness. The best love that you could ever have is for yourself. From universal source, from universal God, from God, whoever you relate to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I truly feel like that's it. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You want to be brought up to a higher love. Bring me a higher love. I'm getting like I can just get this image of like someone's heart bursting open, right? Maybe that's what's going on, is like you're expanding your consciousness and your awareness. And it's like when your heart bursts open, totally different experience, right? All right, what else do we have for my lovely Gemini? Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So I'm getting this, right? These messages that are coming through with this growth and freedom. Growth, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Freedom, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. What you're realizing is that what you believed all your life, hopefully, is what I'm getting, is like you believed all your life that, let's just say, for example, Gemini, that the way you can make income, right? This is what I'm getting. The way I can make income has to be from a corporate world, a job from a 9 to 5. But you're realizing that you can, okay, that's what I'm getting. You don't have to make your income that way. But if you do, that's fine. But a lot of you, it's like that is what I'm receiving. That's an example. You're also realizing, I feel, that you're coming into like creating your own happiness on your own. That's why maybe you're pumping yourself up, creating your own happiness. You don't have to find that on the outside. Okay. I'm also getting you're actually raising the consciousness and the awareness, right, Gemini, and realizing that true abundance comes from within, nothing on the outside. No amount of money can truly make us happy if we're not happy within ourselves. Okay, it's about being abundant within ourselves. And a lot of you are really expanding your consciousness and your awareness, and maybe like how you've seen the world has completely shifted in your life. Whether that's for that example I gave you. You know what? I can make money this way. I can do this. I don't have to go to the corporate world. But for some, the corporate world is what they love to do, right? If you're in the corporate world, then that's that. Or it's just like, I'm really expanding my conscious. Some of you may have felt like, wow, I have to find my happiness on the outside. No, the happiness comes from within. Happiness comes from within. Our abundance comes from within. We are whole. We are home, right? So beautiful. I see you really, really shifting. There's a huge shift here for you, Gemini. Something truly is coming in. I feel like the more you expand your consciousness and your awareness, all right? All right. Now let's start this reading, my loves. Let's do this, Gemini. Something is definitely happening here. I feel it. Wow. All right. All right, let's see what we have. Let's do this. Overall energy for my lovely Geminis, please. What's the overall energy, please? Hey, Ace of Wands. Bring me a higher love. Oh, you are raising your consciousness. I feel something beautiful is coming in. There's a new beginning here. Oh, I feel it. It's so good. I feel like you are really shifting. There's a big shift here. There's something big coming for you. There's something big, beautiful. I love it. Love it. We'll have to clarify. All right. What do we have for the past for Gemini, please? Past, please. Tower. Changes. The Tower is some sudden shift, a change. Maybe something suddenly happened in your life, a sudden shift, and is what I'm truly getting for you. This could be within yourself. You know, the Tower moment doesn't have to be outside externally. It could be within yourself. And I truly feel like that's what's happened in the past. There could be a lot of realizations. There could have been something very significant that did shift your perspective, that did happen on the outside suddenly, right? Something suddenly, okay? All right, let's go to the current. What do we have for Gemini for the current, please? Yeah, okay. So I feel like you are really, with the Knight of Pentacles, you're like, yeah, I'm working towards something. I'm working hard at something. Some of you, you are creating your happiness, the freedom. What makes you feel free? What's your freedom? What's your definition of freedom? Right? I feel like you're really working hard at that. You're working on something. You're working hard. You're working diligently. It's time to really focus. So I see you really focus on something. Okay? Let's go. Let's see what the outside energy is, please. What's the outside energy? What's the outside energy, please? Four of Swords. What I'm getting here is that with the outside energy, someone cannot stop thinking about you, Gemini. To the point where I feel like you live in this person's mind. I don't know if you're aware of this, but this outside energy, I feel like somebody can't stop thinking about you, or you live in this person's mind. Is for some of you, I'm getting that. You are truly on someone's mind, Gemini. Some of you may know who this person is. You may not know who this person is. Okay? All right. What's the challenge? Somebody's thinking about you a lot. You live in their head. You truly live in their head. All right. What's the challenge, though? What's the challenge, please, for Gemini? Page of Pentacles. You're tired of the small offers. Page of Pentacles. You're like, no. That could be what's going on here. Okay? Where you're like, okay, I'm getting a page. I'm getting an offer from a page, right? You're like, it's not significant enough for some of you. I'm definitely receiving that. I'm also getting, for some of you, you may have been learning something new. You're doing a lot of learning, okay? So like maybe you're like trying to find what makes you feel free. You are trying to raise your conscious. How do I do that? Some of you could be you're learning how to meditate more or something like that. It could be very challenging for you. But I definitely feel like what's going on is that you're tired of these small, significant offers, right? You know what you deserve. So maybe you're like, I'm just tired of that. That's what's challenging here, is that you're like, I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of the small offers that I'm receiving. It's not significant enough. I know what I deserve. I know what my worth is. For some of you. Some of you may actually just want to like learn something or go back to school. But what the challenge is here is that maybe you're struggling to go back to school for some reason. Maybe there's something on the financial aspect where it's like, well, I don't have enough income, right? Be careful of what you speak. Or like maybe let's say you have children and you're having a difficult time going back to school and learning something that you really want to learn. But for the most part, a lot of you Geminis, I just feel like you're like, I'm done with the small offers. Done. I truly feel like there is someone that's really thinking about you though on the outside. Outside energy, baby. All right, what you are not aware of. Let's see what we have for Gemini for what you may not be aware of. Ten of Wands. You're weighing heavy on this person. Like, I feel like this person, I'm getting like a couple messages here. You are just constantly on this person's mind. They can't stop thinking about you. But at the same time, I'm getting that, okay, what you may not be aware of is that it's really weighing heavy on them. You may not be aware of this. But I'm also receiving when this comes to you, okay, some of you have fire in your chart. Some of you may have lots of earth in your chart is also what I'm receiving. Or you could be dealing with any of those signs as well. But I'm definitely receiving this, right? Where you may not be aware of the fact that there's something you gotta release here as well. There's something that maybe what you're not aware of here is that maybe you're holding on to something here. A cycle of some sort or some form of heavy burdens. I'm also getting lighten the load. Okay, so something around that. What you may not be aware of is that you're carrying around these like the heaviness of something, or you're just doing so much. I'm also getting work smarter, not harder. So there's something around that. Like maybe you're working so hard at something, but instead of working so hard at it, work smarter. That could be what you're not aware of, is that maybe you feel like, I gotta push, I gotta work hard. No, right? For some of you, that could be the case too. How can you work smarter and not harder? That's the question. All right? So I am going to do also advice after I clarify. Okay? Let's do advice. Or not, I'll do advice when I get to it. Let's go to the Ace of Wands for the overall energy. Why the Ace of Wands? Why the Ace of Wands? Five of Cups, Two of Cups, Five of Wands. Okay, so this is the shift in perspective is what I'm talking about, the overall energy, okay? Someone's trying to decipher some things like, okay, I'm looking at the negative and the positive of something, right? There's also the Five of Wands where it's like, There could be a lot of disagreements, arguments of some sort, the overall energy, okay, with this person or someone specific or outsiders in general, right? And all you do is just want to higher love. But at the same time with the Two of Cups, I feel like what's going on here is that I feel like once you shift your perspective, this is what I'm getting with the growth and the freedom. When you expand your consciousness and you create your own happiness, you're realizing that there's a lot of shift in perspective here. Okay, so that's the overall energy is what I'm getting. The shift in perspective, realizing that the highest vibration to live in is love, right? Bring me a higher love. Oh. So I truly feel like, I can't get that song out of my head now. So I truly feel like what's happening here is that you are realizing for the overall energy is that the shift in perspective, the battle within yourself, okay, of what freedom looks like to you when it comes to a financial aspect or even connections in your life. What does that look like? Old beliefs, shedding old beliefs or perspectives of some sort is what I'm getting with the overall energy. And something beautiful is coming in. It could be within a connection of some sort with the overall energy, or it's the fact that, you know, this is just partnership. Could be around community even is what I'm receiving. Okay. Let's go to the Tower. For the past energy, why the Tower? Why the Tower? For the past energy. Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you've learned something here, and it has something to do with a past life connection or something around your childhood, okay? This is what you were taught to believe, right? This is what you've realized is that you're learning that it doesn't have to be that way, right? In the past, I feel like you did some form of reflection. Could even be on a past life connection of some sort, but I truly feel like in the past, it's like, you know, I'm doing this reflection of some sort. I'm definitely doing my reflection. And I'm realizing some things. I'm learning a lot here. There's this Tower moment within yourself, I feel like. I almost called you Libra, Gemini. And I feel like you're realizing, okay, even in the shift in perspective when it comes to how to help others, okay? There's a lot of ways to help others, to be creative in helping others. You're also realizing, I do feel like here, is that, you know, you may have been taking lowball offers as well when it comes to connections. You're realizing that because maybe what you're doing is you're reflecting back to them what you feel, what you feel like you're worthy of. So when you do that growth, when you do that raising the consciousness and your awareness, and you create that freedom within yourself, you're going to attract in somebody that is going to actually be bringing you a higher love. And I feel like you're realizing a lot here, because I feel like you've dealt with lowball offers. You're also really shifting that perspective of maybe what you were told as a child, right? Let's go to the Knight of Pentacles for the current. Why the Knight of Pentacles? Why the Knight of Pentacles? Queen of Swords. Two of Pentacles. King of Swords. I'm getting a complete up and down. Okay, so currently I see that there's a very cerebral connection with somebody. Okay, you have a very cerebral connection. There's like zero emotions. There's no emotions tied to this. There's a very intellectual connection here, cerebral connection currently for some of you. Okay, that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. You're definitely connected to somebody that there's no emotions here involved. There's this Two of Pentacles between you two as well. So for some reason I got something here with, you could be currently doing a tit for tat with somebody. And I'm definitely getting this. It's like you're in this like tit for tat with this person. You guys are not on an emotional level connected whatsoever. You're just being very cerebral with one another. Maybe two very analytical or logical human beings as well. Okay, this could even be around family members or just someone you're connecting with on a deeper level. For some of you is what I'm getting. I'm also getting though that you are definitely coming into this trying to find this balance here. There's got to be something here with the current energy. You're trying to weigh the pros and cons of something. So I'm definitely receiving that. You're trying to weigh the pros and cons of something. Okay, I'm also getting that some of you, there's crows, okay? Crows can be an omen. So some of you, if you see a crow, there could be some form of confirmation for you. Or it's just the fact that maybe you've seen crows recently. Something around crows. Could be something around good luck even. But I feel like you're doing a lot of realization. You're getting clarity currently on something and you're trying to figure that balance out. Some of you are also, there's something around trying to balance out your life here. That's what I'm getting with the Two of Pentacles. But for real, there's some form of connection for a lot of you. I'm getting is that there's a very cerebral, non-emotional connection with you and somebody here. There's no emotions tied to this whatsoever. No emotions tied to this. Maybe at one point there was. I'm definitely getting that, especially if that was over here. Maybe in the past, but there's no emotions at all currently. Okay? Let's go to that outside energy. Now, when I got the Four of Swords, I feel like there is someone that does think about you a lot, someone that you live in their mind. It may be this person in the current, or it could be someone new. You would know best. Currently, what's the outside energy? Three of Wands, Temperance, Six of Wands. The outside energy here. I honestly feel like someone sees you shining, right? With the Six of Wands, you may be having some form of victory and success here, okay? Also, this person could be trying to stand out. I'm getting that. For some of you, this person could be trying to, I don't know, show off in some way, shape, or form. This person could also be in the public eye, or you could be in the public eye. For some of you is what I'm receiving. Some of you got some form of new clothing. I just randomly received that too. Okay. I do feel like there is something coming into balance, coming into alignment. I feel like there's something around being more patient, being patient here with the Three of Wands, okay? I also see something about this person really deciding to move forward or look forward on the outside. And this is the outside energy here. So you could be connecting to someone that is, someone that's well known, or it's just the fact that this person could be showing off in some way, shape, or form for you. Maybe this person is trying to get you to see them in some way. For some of you with the Six of Wands. You definitely live in someone's head. You definitely do. Let's go to the Page of Pentacles for the challenge. Well, the Page of Pentacles. The Magician, Queen of Wands, Six of Swords. So what's challenging here is you're manifesting something and you want to take action, right? There's something that maybe you're having a hard time moving forward, right? For some of you, maybe towards a manifestation that you have, okay? Or getting to some form of enlightenment. Okay, maybe that's it. You're really wanting to connect to the mind, body, and soul for some of you with that Queen of Wands. But there's something that you are having a challenge here. Okay, so I'm definitely getting this. For some of you, the challenge is that maybe there is someone that's very attractive. Someone that's very magnetic, okay? So maybe that's the challenge as well. Like you're like, man, well, really I'm very magnetically attracted to this person. So that could be the challenge as well. But I definitely see something here where you're also trying to manifest something. But there's something around, this is the Six of Swords. This is raising your conscious, right? Six is going to raise the conscious. So you're moving away from how you possibly looked at things, right? How you viewed things, even connections of some sort. And I feel like you are moving away from that, but it's been a challenge. You're trying to raise your conscious How can I expand my awareness? What does freedom look like to me? Okay. Let's see. What you may not be aware of. Let's see what we have for the Ten of Wands. What do you have for the Ten of Wands? The Fool, the Devil, Ten of... So these two tens are out. There's something you need to release. It's an old way of thinking or how you were taught, right? The perspective, what does freedom look like to you? This is what the Devil is that maybe you're like, I have to do it this way. It has to look like this because this is what I was taught and whatnot. I also see something here, what you may not be aware of is that you have to end something that's very toxic. And it could be a way of thinking. It could be a behavior of some sort, or it could be the fact that this person that you're connecting with is very on a lower vibration. I feel like you know this though for some of you, especially if you're starting to raise your consciousness and your awareness, you're realizing that, right? I also see that if you release something here, release endings of some sort or carrying around something, that you're going to start to feel some form of freedom, new beginning. But first you have to, I feel like there's something around like completely and respectfully like shifting that perspective of what you feel like freedom looks like or the growth of something. But I feel like honestly, Gemini, like whoever's in your life for some of you is toxic. Could be karmic even. It could be this person that you have a cerebral connection with or whatnot, or it's just a way of thinking, okay? I also feel like if this is a person, I feel like they're actually hurting over this. They're having a hard time releasing this. I do feel like you live in someone's head for real. But I'm definitely receiving that. Okay, so I'm gonna pull advice. What advice do you have, Universal Guidance Spirit Guides, for my lovely Geminis? What advice do you have? What advice do you have? Oh, stay focused. I'm getting stay focused. What else do you have? Yeah, stay focused on the hard work. Yeah, see, be very, very careful of anyone that's deceptive, sneaking, lying, cheating, manipulative in some way, shape, or form, especially with that Knight of Swords. But I'm definitely getting something here that work past this self-deceptive energy as well, because I'm getting that advice is like to stay focused and determined on this hard work of yours. This is the current energy. Stay focused. And if you are moving towards something, right, towards the freedom, how you view freedom now, and you're concerned that this isn't freedom with the Seven of Swords is also what I'm getting. Maybe you're like, okay, well, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. But whoa, I'm not used to this. Okay, so stay focused, keep working hard at this. There's that Knight of Swords, but also stay away from anyone that's very sneaking, lying, deceptive, lower vibration energy. Stay focused on growing and creating the freedom in your life, what it looks like to you. Okay, I'm now going to pull from the impact deck and see what comes out. What do we have for Gemini, please? What does being strong mean to you? Affirmation for Gemini. I am in charge of how I feel. Today I choose happiness. Action for Gemini. Share a list of positive moments you'll never forget. Okay. I truly, truly hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so, so much. One love, and namaste. Mwah.